Good afternoon. I'm sorry for that little false start if you picked it up. Oh boy, you know how it goes. Anyway, today we're going to talk about lions. And it's when I sit here and go, what am I going to actually enjoy doing today? And there's a lot of things I enjoy doing. So this is one of them, talking about lions and just one of the wonderful animals. Anyway, let's get going here. Okay. Lions are social animals. They are the most social of all big cats, living in groups called prides. I learn a lot of things from this. I hope you do too. A pride can consist of up to 40 lions, including related females, their offspring, and a few adult males. I just enjoy this. I'm sorry I have to interject that, but anyway. They're just social. They love each other. They work together. Hey, boy, would we love to have that in the world, right? We do in a way sometimes, but we could do better. Okay, the next thing is they are powerful hunters. Lions are apex predators, meaning they have no natural predators other than humans. I know, you're probably saying, you're kidding me. These big paid for, African safaris, people pay a lot of money so that they can go kill animals. Maybe we should do it where we chase them and yada, yada, yada. Have a lot of money to shoot people. No, I'm only kidding. But I also find some of these things I don't feel are fair. They are powerful hunters using their strength and speed to take down large prey such as zebras, God bless them, wildebeests, and buffaloes. Wow. And I'm sure they don't kill just for the fun of it. They do it because they have to survive and they have to feed their kids, cubs, etc., etc. Okay, also, they're pretty smart in the sense that they're nocturnal hunters. Lions are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. This is when they do most of their hunting, taking advantage of the cooler temperatures, smart, and reduced visibility for their prey. Pretty smart cookies here, Okay, the other thing that's kind of cool is they have a heck of a roar. And it's one of those things where if somebody says, well, their bark is worse than their bite, well, actually, their roar is probably only the beginning of quite a big bite. But anyway, that's just my interpretation. Lions are known for their powerful roars, which can be heard from up to 5 miles away. They use their roars to communicate with other pride members, remember their group, warn off rivals, smart, and attract mates. Anyway, we do that on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Anyway, I know I have to turn everything into a joke, right? Anyway, now we're going to talk about their life expectancy. This, you can see, is kind of an old guy or girl. I'm not sure. In the wild, lions can live up to 15 years. However, in captivity, they can live for up to 20 years. And I guess you get into, when they're in, captivity, they're fed commonly, they're fed pretty good food probably, and they're not stressed from worrying about, who's behind them, who's in front of them, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, I think that's a nice thing to say, that if we take care of them, they live longer. And I like that. I think that's a pretty nice trade-off, to have them in captivity, but have it where they live longer. Okay, wow, look at this. Lions have powerful jaws that can exert up to 500 pounds of pressure per square inch. In other words, you get a bite by one of them, it happened. This allows them to crush the bones of their prey. So stay away from them, Anyway, so the next thing, and again, as I've said in this series of 10 things about animals, some of them, again, the pictures don't necessarily totally depict what I'm saying, but what in this particular situation, lions have excellent hearing, which helps them detect the movement of prey and other animals in the dark. I mean, they're hunting animals. I mean, they're great. Now, the pride that happens is, and this is titled Mane Matters. Male lions are known for their manes, which are a symbol of their status and health. The darker and thicker a male's mane, the more attractive he is to females. That is pretty cool. Now, moving into the other nice thing, a mother lion or lioness is one heck of a mother. And I can even feel her concern to ensure her cubs are well taken care of. Female lions are responsible for raising their cubs, which are typically born in litters of 1 to 6. Cubs stay with their mother for about 2 years. Wow, that's pretty cool. During which time, they learn how to hunt and survive. So that's pretty interesting, and I know it's probably a hard day or sad day when they actually do depart and say, "Mom, don't worry, I'm ready to go on my own." Okay, the thing that kind of caught me by surprise, I'm going to be honest, is they are an endangered species. And I've done series presentations on, the fact of, a lot of endangered species, or those animals, unfortunately, that have gone extinct. I do some presentations where years go by and they're pretty sure something is extinct, and they find, well, no, actually, they're not. So that's a cool finding a bunch of money that you didn't know you're going to get. Anyway, lions are considered an endangered species due to, and this has been unfortunately the factual point, habitat loss, poaching. I don't want to say how I feel about that, but I think if you watch my presentations. And again, human contact. I could talk all day about the things we do wrong and things we do right, but there is no excuse for us to be making any animal, and in this case, lions, endangered. They don't hurt us unless we're stupid and we sit on their head. Or we hit them in the head. Whatever. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these majestic animals. I mean, every animal is majestic in my mind. My little Jamie, she's majestic. So there we go. But anyway, that's kind of like what we finish up today. Now, is to a quick current event. You know, I'm in Naples. We have one of the worst, and this is going to be sad for a lot of issues, Hurricane Milton. Now, with a name like Milton, you know, what can I say? But the sad part is we're already at Cat 5. I'm in Naples, which is southwest Florida, and it looks like the worst part of the storm is going in around Tampa, either a little bit below or a little bit above. And as we spoke with Helene, storm surge is just going to be creepy, even worse than what we had with Helene, because it's coming right into Florida, right, you know, going to go across the peninsula. And Florida is only about 90 miles wide. And so a storm that's 150 miles big, you can see what's going to happen. And we're going to lose power. And if you don't see me on the air, you'll understand. Now, I do have a backup. But when you're on backup power, you have to conserve power. Because we don't know, quite honestly, how long a power outage will last. And I'm only praying that that's all we have to worry about is power loss. I mean, we have a pretty good home. We have awnings for the windows. We have a metal roof. And of course, the construction type in South Florida is CBS. That means it's concrete. So generally speaking, when we're blocking in the windows, it's not going to blow through the windows, and it concrete is very, very strong. Now, the building I'm in is made of wood. It's relatively new. It was built about a year ago. And boy, I hope I'm only at a situation where I'm off the air because I have to handle power issues rather than actual damage. So if you're in the affected area, God bless you. If you're still in the affected area from Helene, God bless you. And thank you for watching. And please be safe. I really, really appreciate you being here. I was out this morning looking for a small generator that I would have to charge my EcoFlow batteries. We had one. We had to send it back. I'm not going to turn this into... I might do a presentation on this. And, of course, if you've had the chance to watch my two presentations on our power situation with all the electrical wooden poles and transformers up on poles, and it's again so illogical, so inappropriate, and we pay for the repair of damage. So I know I keep sounding like a broken record, but thank you, And again, be safe, please. Thank you again for being here.